If you are on a GLP-1 like Ozempic or Mounjaro, you've probably paused at some point and thought, what supplement does my body actually need? Am I missing something important? But at the same time, you've been flooded with GLP-1 supplement ads, fat-burning blends, muscle protection formulas, gut health powders, all-in-one GLP-1 stacks. A lot of promises, very little clarity, no clear direction. And before you know it, you're buying one supplement after another. This is where people could get it wrong or even harm themselves. I am Dr. Almeri, weight loss surgeon and obesity specialist. In this video, I will walk you through the essential supplements I recommend to almost everyone. The optional ones you only use when your body actually needs them, and the ones you can safely ignore. No sponsors, no brands, just biology and science. Let's dive in. Now, this is where most people get it wrong. Some people feel so concerned about being on a GLP-1 that they start taking every supplement they see, anything that promises to support their results just to feel safe. Others go in the opposite direction. They ignore it completely and assume that it is just business as usual. Both are wrong and both can cost you because GLP-1 is changing your biology. You are eating less, often much less protein, less variety, and if you don't account for that, you start quietly running into problems. You can start losing more than just fat, muscle, your strength, your physical reserve, essential nutrients, things your body actually depends on, things that affect how you feel, how you function, and how your body holds up over time. Now, this is not a video about the supplement industry. We're not here to review hundreds of products or verify their marketing claims. We are here to focus on something much simpler: what your body actually needs to support the changes while you are on a GLP-1, based on biology and evidence. Here is the idea I want you to keep in mind. Supplements are support. They are never the main lever. Think of them like engine oil. They help things run smoothly. They protect the system. Without them, things wear down faster. But they cannot fix a bad engine, and they cannot outwork a poor diet. So if the foundation is weak, no supplement stack will save you. So the goal here is not to take more, it's to take what is needed. And once you understand that, you stop guessing, you stop stacking, and you start being precise. Let's break that down, starting with the foundation. Let's simplify this. For the vast majority of people on GLP-1, you only need 2 core supplements. That's it, not 10, just 2. First is protein supplements, because when you lose weight, you don't just lose fat, you also lose muscle. And this is one of the biggest hidden trade-offs of GLP-1 weight loss. In fact, studies show that around 30 to 40% of weight you lose can come from lean mass, including muscle. And once that is lost, it's much harder to rebuild. Muscle is not just about appearance, it's your strength, your stability, your physical reserve, the part of your body that keeps you functioning day to day. Lose that and everything becomes harder. Now, protein is the raw material your body needs to build muscles. Most people should be aiming at around 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of their body weight. Now, this is where protein supplements come in to help you consistently reach that target if you are struggling to get it from diet alone. Whether it is protein powder or ready-made protein drinks, both can work. You don't need anything complicated, just a reliable source you can stick to, and that is the first part of your foundation. The second pillar is multivitamin, because when you are eating less, you're not just reducing calories, you are reducing volume and variety, which means less micronutrient intake. The problem is that you don't feel that straight away. At first, everything still seems fine, but underneath, small gaps start to form. And over time, they begin to affect how you feel, how you function, and how well your body copes with the weight loss. A standard multivitamin covers the main vitamins and minerals your body needs. It's a baseline to fill those gaps before they turn into real problems. There are many options available in the market. I have outlined in the description of this video what a standard multivitamin contains, so you can check if what you are using actually covers those basics. Use it as a simple reference. That's your foundation. Simple, but critical. aligned with what your body is actually going through. Ignore it and problems build without you realizing. Get it right and everything else becomes simpler and much more predictable. Now this is just the first layer, because the next level is where things becomes more specific to your situation. Now this is where things become more specific, because once your foundation is in place, this next level is about signals. Not everything should be taken routinely. These are additional supplements you use when there is a reason, when your body starts showing you something. That could be symptoms you are noticing day to day, blood tests that are starting to change, a lower baseline reserve restricting how much your body can tolerate, or the speed of your weight loss. For example, if you are an older adult, particularly after menopause, or your sun exposure is limited, this is where vitamin D supplement becomes important, because this plays a key role in your bone health and reducing fracture risks. If you start feeling fatigue, low energy, brain fog, this is where vitamin B12 comes into play. This becomes especially important if you are vegetarian or if you are experiencing rapid weight loss, because your intake or absorption may not be enough. Now, it's important to know that vitamin B12 is not always well absorbed as a supplement through the gut, which is why this is often given as an injection, usually once every 3 months. If you are starting to notice hair thinning or increased shedding, that is often a signal your body is going under stress, and this is where biotin can help support that phase. And if you are experiencing vomiting, diarrhea, or poor liquid intake, this is where electrolytes matter, because now you are not just losing weight, you're losing fluids and essential salts that need to be replaced. And this is the key point. These are not supplements most people need all the time, but they are important to keep an eye on and to use when your body and your situation call for them. That is how you stay in control instead of reacting too late. Right now, there are hundreds of supplements marketed for GLP-1 users, fat burners, GLP-1 boosters, specialized blends, all promising to optimize your results. But most of them, a lot of promise, very little evidence, and more importantly, no clear reason why you need them. And that is where people could get pulled in. But this is not about the label, it's about the function. If a supplement does not solve a real problem in your body, it's not helping. At best, unnecessarily. At worst, misleading and sometimes even dangerous. So don't chase trends, chase need. Now let's bring this together. If you are on a GLP-1, your supplement strategy should look like this: a simple foundation, protein, multivitamins, and then targeted additions based on your unique situation. Because the goal here is not to take more, it's to take what's needed, and to do it with clarity and precision. Now, supplements are only part of the system. The other half is knowing how your internal system is doing. We need feedback about your organs functioning, like sensors on your car dashboard, informing you about oil levels, tire pressures, engine temperature. Without these signals, you are driving blind. And that's exactly what I will show you in the next video. We will go through which blood test you need when you are on GLP-1, so you can understand how your organs are functioning and how your micronutrients are changing as you progress, so you can detect changes early and act on them before they become a real problem. You will find the link for that video up here. I am Dr. Almeri. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.